Welcome back to New Day Cleveland. It is a dream come true. Eat your favorite foods and still lose weight. I cannot believe this. I don't know why someone hasn't thought of this sooner, but I'm so glad these two have come up with this. The authors of the Perfect Portion Cookbook, Bob Warden and Mona Dolgov, here with us today. So glad to have you guys here.
Yeah,
it's a pleasure. So you saw the cookbook. But this all started with a gentleman that I think a lot of people might be familiar with too, correct?
This is Anson Williams. He was Potsy on Happy Days.
Happy Days.
He's now a very successful director, you know, as is Ron Howard in Hollywood. And he said, you know, I'm putting on 10 pounds a year, eating all my favorite foods. It's just, I eat the same amount I always did. What can I do about it? So he said, I never know how much I'm eating. So he went into a grocery store. He saw 100-calorie nuts. He said, well, why can't I have my favorite foods and have them all put into 100-calorie portions?
Yes.
And nobody's ever done that. So he called me because, you know, I'm the famous comfort food cookbook guy. And I said, well, we could make them in 100-calorie portions. We could probably do desserts in 100 calories, snacks in 100 calories, but we probably have to have 200 or 300-calorie portions for main meals, 400 calories. But yeah, we could do it. Well, it wasn't as easy as we thought, but we did it. But we wanted to make them healthier. So I brought in my partner, Mona Dolgov. So she's a nutritionist, studied at Cornell University. And I said, okay, we have to make this comfort food go faster, because if we deprive people, nobody's going to eat it. Right?
Exactly.
So we've got to have them eat give them better portions, healthy swaps. I'm going to let her tell you what she did with a very simple recipe with French toast.
Oh,
and then we'll talk about
French
cheesecakes. We'll talk about chocolate pretzels and how you can have a lot more using the Perfect Portion
This is great.
Cookbook.
So you're going to get started cooking.
Yes.
You're going to explain how, because you're the nutritional side of things.
Right,
you're really making sure that what we're doing is still going to be good for us.
Right.
Okay.
And so what we've done, we've created for this French toast, better, butter, batter. And I wanted to make it fun, so you guys will remember it. Right. And so what we've done, we've added 2 eggs and 1 egg white, 2% milk, so you have a lower fat milk, but the secret is the butter goes in the batter. And what that does is that typically in recipes on French toast, they tell you add butter as needed.
Sure.
But what happens? You take 1 tablespoon and 2 tablespoons and 3 tablespoons.
Yeah, one turns into 5.
Right, exactly. So what we've done, there's only 2 teaspoons of butter in the whole batter to serve 8 pieces of bread. So you're only really getting 1/4 teaspoon per serving.
Now what is that? Is that honey?
Yes. So the other thing is, how much maple syrup do you put on your French toast? So we've added honey, a little bit of vanilla, some cinnamon, and just a little bit of sugar, so that when the French toast is done, you don't have to add butter and you don't have to add sugar, and we've got this better butter batter. And so what you do typically with French toast is that you soak your bread in the French toast, put it on your pan, and voila, you have delicious.
Oh, that's okay. I don't even need the silverware, don't worry.
100-calorie French toast.
That's what, now how many pieces? 1 slice?
1 piece is 100 calories.
100 calories.
So you have 2 or 3 slices for breakfast, 200, 300. But what's great about this book is that you are in control of the portions that you want to eat. So typical breakfast might be 2 pieces of French toast. You can put raspberries. I pick raspberries, my favorite fruit. It has the most fiber. And only 2/3 of a cup of raspberries has 50 calories. So you can pour, look how many raspberries you get.
I love raspberries
too. Oh, don't you too?
So, and once you start doing this often, I mean, it's not like you're gonna have to sit there and, you start remembering what's in the cookbook. You remember the portion sizes, so you know what you're doing.
Right, you become aware of what 100 calories is.
Mm-hmm.
And so you realize, oh my gosh, I can have 400 calories at chili, 100 calories at a time. Look at our cheesecakes here.
Yes.
All right.
Now, I would assume automatically there's no way that even at that size,
yes, every
it's more than the 100 calories. There's no way.
Every cheesecake is 100 calories. And typically when you go out for dinner, if you have a piece of cheesecake, it can go from 540 or close to 1,000 calories a piece.
My favorite is the pretzels.
Yes.
Yeah, the pretzels too.
Yes.
Now, how many of those can you eat though? Because those look like they're chocolate-covered pretzels.
These are chocolate-covered pretzels. You can have 10 pretzels for 100 calories.
Instead of 2 or 3 or 4.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. So, and if you look through their cookbook, I am obsessed with this. I mean, look, you have shrimp and grits, 100-calorie count. I mean, there's some recipes in here where you think there's no way they can do it.
And what we do is if I don't know if you can see this, for everything we show you how much you can have for 100 calories. So if it's divided into pieces, we show you the size of the piece that's 100 calories. If it's in cups, we show you the number of cups that are 100 calories. If it's the each, we always let you know how much is 100 calories, and we make a recommendation of how many you should have.
Right.
I love this. The Perfect Portion Cookbook. I mean, Really, I am just so glad that you two have come up with something like this, because I think it's, you know, we here in Cleveland, we love our comfort food. So getting to have this and know that we're still getting a perfect portions.
150 of your favorite comfort food recipes, snacks, desserts, you're going to love it.
And QVC, you can go into QVC, get 30% off, is that correct?
30% off and pre-order on QVC.com right now.
Love it. Thank you both so much for being here. We'll have to have you back and cooking more, okay?
Okay.
All right. They're all over.